Paul says something very, very, very important, and that happened in the book of Second Corinthians, chapter 12, from 7 to 9. There was a time he said, "There was a thorn in my flesh, and I besought the Lord thrice. I asked him, I beckoned on him. He said, My grace is sufficient for you." And I began to think about what could that mean, and through God's Spirit, I begin to understand, and which is needed for everybody to know, when God's grace becomes what you rely on, not as if a pedestal for you to continue and dwell in sin, but you rely on it that I am incapable, I'm impossible for me to do anything aside the grace of God. You will see Him helping you. What is grace? Grace means the strength of the Lord Himself to help you. If you would accept it, it's open for everyone. The Bible says, "For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in Him will not perish, but have everlasting life." So, it's a grace given to everybody. It's open, it's an open check. Now, it's necessary that you either receive it or you reject it. Let me give you a simple analogy. If your father were to be a billionaire, and he gave an authorization that when you're up to the age of 18, that you should go to the bank to pick some millions that he has, put there for you. You might decide to either go to either like what was it disturbing me for? You have the money there and you feel you're not going to go. That if you go, the bankers are going to arrest you, probably because you don't know your right. You don't know what the possibility of what your father had done for you. Okay, so Jesus did everything, and that was why he said in the book of Colossians that in through him we have redemption, forgiveness of sin. When you receive the grace of Jesus, just like what He has opened up and given up to all, you'll see that your struggle of sins, your struggle of addictions, your struggle of trying to get things done will no longer appear because you rely on the grace. What is grace? The strength of the Lord. Understanding that I am incapable by myself. I need the grace of the Lord. Okay? When you receive this grace, when you accept it, you see that the Lord is your light. Jesus is the Lord. Hallelujah.